Have you ever wondered where some alt bands got their name? Well, we did, and we are sharing our findings with you. Here's what we learned. Before being called Green Day, Billie Joe Armstrong and gang were known as Sweet Children. They reportedly later decided to drop the name to differentiate themselves from another band called Sweet Baby. So, why did they settle on Green Day? Well, Billie Joe told Time magazine he wrote a song called Green Day because he was smoking a lot of dope. So, naturally, they decided to use that for their band's name. Blink-182 has a similar story. At first, they were simply called Blink, but there was already a band with that name, so their label forced them to come up with something else. They eventually settled on Blink-182. For years, they gave numerous reasons for the origins of 182, from saying it was the amount of times Al Pacino said the F word in Scarface, saying it was the ship number Mark Hoppus' grandfather worked on during World War II, but all those reasons are actually false. Hoppus said the label was threatening to choose a name for them, so at the last minute, they pulled the number 182 out of thin air. That's right, they just made it up. On to 21 Pilots. The name was actually inspired by the Arthur Miller play All My Sons. Band leader Tyler Joseph told the University of Akron's Lowdown that in the play, a character sends out a faulty plane during World War II, and because of that decision, 21 pilots died. The character ultimately commits suicide. So why did they name the band after such a depressing story? Well, Tyler says it's a reminder to make the right decision even when it's a hard one. Next up, The Killers. First thing to know is lead singer Brandon Flowers is a huge fan of New Order, and that's where the name actually came from. In their video for Crystal, there's a fictional band called, you guessed it, The Killers. Obviously, the video had a lasting impact on Brandon. There are varying stories as to where the name Panic at the Disco came from. Some say it's inspired by the Smiths' song Panic, but Brandon Urie reportedly says it actually comes from a Name Taken song that has the lyrics, "Panic at the disco, sat back and took it slow, are you nervous, are you shaking?" What I'm confused about is why the exclamation point. Do I shout, "Panic"? Do I not? Is it telling me to panic? I don't know.
Thanks for watching. If you liked the video, make sure to like and subscribe and hit that bell for all notifications from radio.com. While you're at it, why don't you check out some of our other great videos.